Imagine a country sending soldiers armed with machine guns into battle against birds. Sounds like a joke, right? But in 1932, this really happened. Australia actually fought a war against emus, and the birds won. The Great Emu War is one of history's strangest and funniest events. It happened in Western Australia just after World War I. Soldiers had returned from the war, and many were given farmland by the government. But there was a big problem: emus. Every year, thousands of emus migrated through these farming areas, and in 1932, more than 20,000 emus invaded the fields. They trampled crops, broke fences, and caused chaos for farmers who were already struggling during the Great Depression. The farmers begged the government for help, and the government had an unusual idea: send in the army. The war begins. So, in November 1932, Major G.P.W. Meredith and his men arrived, armed with 2 Lewis machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Yes, machine guns. For birds. At first, the soldiers thought it would be easy. Emus are big, flightless birds like ostriches, but how hard could it be to shoot a bunch of them? The reality? Not so simple. On the very first day, the soldiers set up an ambush near a group of 1,000 emus. But the birds scattered into small groups and ran in all directions. Emus can sprint up to 50 kilometers per hour, and their movements were unpredictable. The soldiers opened fire and barely hit any. The embarrassment grows. Days went by and things only got worse. The guns jammed. The birds were too fast. Some emus were even shot multiple times and kept running. Farmers swore the emus were practically bulletproof. At one point, soldiers mounted a machine gun on the back of a truck to chase the emus down. But the terrain was too rough, the truck couldn't keep up, and the soldiers missed every single shot. After weeks of failure, the government realized the war was hopeless. Official reports say about 1,000 emus were killed. But remember, there were 20,000 of them. In the end, the emus had barely noticed the attack. The soldiers left defeated. Newspapers made fun of the entire operation, calling it a national embarrassment. And the farmers? They were still stuck with the birds destroying their crops.